What it do? Keep tuning in. Oh, blessed and highly favored. I'll burp. I'll do whatever I want to do. You heard? God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Keep watching. I don't care what they say. And I don't care how they feel, man. Yo, man, this next video is gonna be about like females, man. Ones you perceive that are good and really bad for you. Ones you perceive that are good, are bad and really good for you. So let me tell you, let me get you to it like this. Let me get to you like this. So, my first girlfriend ever was not out, bro. I don't even think I was like, I was in 6th grade, middle school, bro. Everything was smooth. Yeah, you see that cup? See that cup? So, the girl, she's like, I like you. We liked each other. We chilled, chopped it up. You know, usual stuff. Young tender lover. You know what I mean? Young love and care back in the day. 6th grade. So end up, you know what I mean? Long story short, she ended up cheating and then dumping and then running to my boy. And I'm like, you could have that. That's sloppy seconds, my nigga. Like, as much as I can care, I could not care at the same time. It's equal. Super equal. As soon as much as I care, as much as I don't give a fuck. So, she came, she went. Second girlfriend she was in high school. It's probably in sixth, probably like 7th grade. We date, we chill, we get to know each other, do a little flirting. I get to know her mother. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. Didn't even get no skins, just the basics, kissing, bullshit. And then, you know how the enemy goes, man. She comes into my life, tries to fuck it up. Really don't realize I don't give two fucks since the beginning of time. So, she says, yeah, your cousin looks good. I said, oh, for real? Go talk to him. So it's as she's pondering in her mind, like, should I talk to this nigga? I'm like, bro, I already got another one on the list. I ain't never sweating. Ever. So, third shorty, beautiful, bro. Queen, bro. Like, goddess, bro. Beautiful Puerto Rican. I never forget it, bro. Pretty face, long hair. Bro, super beautiful. They don't say, back in the day, they would say, yo, she's dope. She's fire. Now they saying, oh, she bad as shit. She lit and all that other shit. I don't know, nigga. She was dope. Showed me nothing but love the whole time. Understood me more than I understood myself, man. Showed me more love than I even thought I could give. You feel me? Going out to eat. Going to the movies. Spending time with her. She was older than me, but I didn't care, bro. It was love. You know, when I say older than me, I mean like I was like probably 8th grade. She like maybe 11th, 12th grade. But I always had older women, man. Never had an issue with that, bro. Never. A lot of tricksters, but other than that. So, we go on. We live life. She decided she wanted to move on. I decided I wanted to move on, even though I really didn't want to. But things happen the way they happen, and we stopped dating. But she was always a good friend. Always a good friend. Solid individual. So let's just say 1 out of 3, amazing. All right? Keep that ratio. So now, fourth, because it's a lot. Fourth, scandalous, pretty face, and very nice ass. Very nice body. Probably like ninth grade now. And not realizing, like, man, I'm changing women like I'm changing clothes, man. Not realizing the enemy's just pulling them in my life, pulling them out my life to shift me into what he wants me to be. Not what I wanted to be. I didn't even know. So God still got me. He's been with me since the beginning. So he's like, all right, I'm with you. Experiment. Get to know yourself. Get to know females. You'll be better with it later on. So 5 comes. Number 5 comes and goes as quick as number 4. You know how it is. You in high school. You getting skins. Get this girl. Get this girl. Senior year. Senior year. I meet. Kind of did it to myself, I would say. So, I meet this girl. They're all not just me, but like damn near half the school want to crack it. Damn near half niggas. You know how we are as men. You in high school. You got your bids. You got in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, give me 2 months. Give me a month. Give me a week. You know what I mean? Give me a day. You know what I mean? I got that. She mine. I got that. But what they didn't know was everyone's like talking to me like, how can I get her? Not realizing she already on the rod. So, slimy glimey. Niggas asking me for advice as if I'm not in the race too. You know you didn't get the right information. So, long story short, I ended up with the freshman from high school. Now, she's pretty. Alright. I won't say like intelligent, crazy. I would say she's alright. Insecure. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, I'll tell you this. For some reason, every female, bro, I've met from back then, even till now, present, have all been sexually assaulted, man. So for some reason, I attract the ones with the most issues, bro. Genuine nigga, but attract the most issues. Pretty bitches, pretty, very beautiful women, but the most issues, bro. When you young and you dumb, you don't know better, man. You just think about your nut, man. You ain't thinking about nothing more than that. In high school, sports, nut, nigga. Shorties, yeah, nigga. That's when shit first started off. Well, not with a lot of people, but with most people. So, we started dating. It was cool. I started noticing red flags right away. But when you young and you dumb and you thinking with your dick, you ignore them shits. It's like I turn the red flags into six flags. I shouldn't have did that. So this is what happens. Shorty says, one day y'all been like getting busy. You know what I mean? And one day she decides, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. And I'm used to this because this is how it's been since the beginning, bro. In and out, different females, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out of my life forever since the beginning of time. So I say, alright, do what you gotta do. I am who I am. I could find another one. Probably prettier than you. I just shouldn't. I have. Always upgrade. So, long story short, let's not just cut everything off. Let's be friends. So, I'm being a friend, bro. But at the same time, I'm not realizing, like, bro, I have to heal from this and move to the next one. But I did no healing. I just moved to the next one. And so now I'm noticing certain things about my personality. I'm getting easily upset with different shorties. I usually just bounce them. But now I'm getting emotional, and I don't even know why. It's like certain small shit about certain females is pissing me off. So I say to myself, you know what? I gotta get this shit together, bro. I can't be living like this. Always ahead of my time. Always had an older soul, man. I get together. I start going back to school. Going to school for architecture and design. I feel like I ain't the smartest nigga, but I know what I know, and I'm good at it. So I said, you know what? Let me apply myself. With this, family around, thinking like, living in a whole fucking mirage, man. The whole time, bro. When I tell you this, you're gonna understand what I'm saying to you. Living in a mirage, bro. Family's everything. They would never do me dirty, man. They always loved me. They would never turn their back on me. I was fucking wrong. So they go. So I would say after high school, graduated high school, single but bouncing, doing my thing. I'm 18 now. I'm working security. And this day, it's like every other day, but for some reason it's different. And this is when I realized, like, okay, there is a God, and he wants more for me, but do I want it for myself? So I'm sitting there, and I'm just waiting for the time to go by. And I close my eyes, like I'm sleeping, but I don't realize I'm sleeping because in the dream, it's me at work in the same clothes. So I'm in work in the same clothes, and I'm in a dream state, but I'm thinking I'm awake. Something tells me, like in my mind, look down at your hands. I look down at my hands. I see in my hands, my face, 50 years older, working at the same job, bro. It scared the shit out of me, bro. I ain't never been nervous or scared a day in my life. When I seen that shit, it spooked the fuck out of me. And that's when I realized to myself, we're not supposed to eat, sleep, shit, work, and die. That's the program. Eat, sleep, shit, work, and die. That's not our life. That's what they programming us to do so we could continue to fulfill their mission or whatever the fuck it is. It ain't us and it ain't God. And it ain't our mission either. So, God says, what you gonna do, my son? I done showed you what life is gonna be if you stay right here. So I said, you know what, God? I'm out. So I left the job. Probably didn't have a job for maybe a month or two. Now at that time, I'm not really eating the best, not really taking care of myself. Got too much in my head, chasing too much stuff, not focusing on self. So I ended up in the hospital with diabetes, bro. Sick as a dog. Not realizing the same people, the same unit, I'm thinking got my back and love me and his family and have a roof over my head. They don't give a fuck. They the ones doing the magic that's getting me sick. How you like that? So, I'm out the hospital. No, we're not at the hospital, but I'm going to the hospital. I'm in there for a long time, bro. Long time. ICU, everything. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, how did I put myself in this position, bro? How did, like, I've been out here wilding like that. God, had to sit me down? Yeah. Yeah. So, long story short, I get out the hospital. I'm like 19 at this time. Now, there's a lot of other things going on in between all of these stories, but I can't break down everything. It'll take too long. That's why I'm doing like certain videos. So, get out the hospital, get my legs back, get my slowly but surely get my strength back, power back. Maybe 2 weeks into getting out the hospital. Somebody decides, hey, let's be narcissistic like we usually are, and let's ask him for money as if he didn't just get out the hospital. Give me some money. Now, this person, I know everything about this person, bro. I know this person better than she know herself. But no, you think all of them years I've been sitting and watching you just not observing, not taking notes? I was taking notes the whole time. The whole fucking time. So the person decides, hey, you don't want to give me no money, get out my house. Alright? Now, mind you, I'm on 3 shots a day. 3 pills a day. I stopped taking it immediately. They left me for dead. The same ones I thought had my back forever, was going to love me, was going to be there for me. Many times as they said it, yeah. Out in the cold, sleeping in the basement, having family walk over you, and then tell you when they come in the afternoon, hey, I walked over you, or you were sleeping downstairs. Like, but that's family, right? Teaching a nigga that just got out the hospital a life lesson. As if I'm the culprit. As if I just did something wrong. Fuck that. Get your ass outside. I'm figuring life out. Bags of clothes in a garage. Nigga said to me, yo, man, you gotta go to the shelter, bro. I just told you, I lived with 9 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. Not one of them niggas said, hey, fuck that shit. They just going crazy. Come over here. Not one. But we supposed to be family, man. Family's everything, man. So, I do what I had to do to survive, man. I meet this shorty, meet my friends, working, stacking up money. I got money for hotels a couple nights. Stay with a couple friends a couple nights. Stay with a couple shorties a couple nights. Just trying to survive, man. Not really telling people my story. Not really telling people that, like, the ones that I assumed and thought would hold me down and hold me up, like whatever situation I go through, they gonna be there. Nope, they was not there. They turned their fucking backs on me. And then used me whenever they could see fit. I need to go somewhere. Watch this for me. I need you to be over here. Come over here for this. Don't tell such and such I'll let you over here. You know? It's funny, man. Because the same ones that did me dirty was the same ones that was begging me, bro. Loving on me. Talking about you everything. You this, you that. You great. Congratulations. Then none start like they turned around and became the fucking monsters, man. That I thought they would never be. So, you know how it be with black families. Get your ass out there and figure it out, young man. Synchronicity. And so that's what I did. Had to figure it out for years, man. I could have not mind you, I could be dead, bro. 1 year go by, 19. I'm 19. 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Nothing. Mind you, at this time, I done moved on. I'm at shelters. I'm staying at my boy's crib. You know what I mean? Working couple jobs. I'm working like 2 and 3 jobs at a time. Just so I could do something with my time. Have money, but still not have a place to live unless I'm like in a telly or, you know. And so, the whole time, you know, you start building vices. You got your weed, you got your alcohol. You know what I mean? You got your other shit depending on how you know what I mean? How shit get. You know what I mean? I was out there, but not out there. You know what I mean? But I was out there. You know what I mean? Try a little lean, try a little Molly. You know what I mean? Not the white girl too much, but you just experiment, man. And life turns you inside out. Not realizing God was there the whole time. There were situations that were bad, but it could have been worse. And I realized that was God. Sleeping in shelters, niggas is taking baths, shooting up in the bathroom. You gotta be careful you don't step on needles getting in the shower, man. Oh, man. 27, 28. Something inside of me woke up, man. And said, this cannot be the final life for you, bro. Mind you, it's like I'm not praying like that, but I'm praying for my food every now and then. I'm thanking God at certain times, but not really. So, God says to me, hey, man, you're not living right. You want to get right, but your brain's fucked up, man. You got so much trauma and triggers and shit, you don't even know how to handle it. So, I began to give it to God. Yo, God, if you really there, if you really exist, help me. Show me. I'm tired of living like this. And slowly but surely, you began to wake me up. Mind you, I'm still bouncing around crib to crib. You know what I mean? But I'm working. I got some dollars to give to people just in case. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. They don't give a fuck long as that dollar coming in. You know how it is. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna take this bread. I'm gonna try and get one shorty. I ain't gonna be bouncing around no more. I'm gonna try and figure this shit out. So, shorties, cribs, end up finding a nice little spot. You know what I mean? That I could just sit down for a while. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Just watching life go by so fast, man. trying to hold on to what you thought friendship and family and love was. And one day, I felt the power of God, man, after prayers, on top of prayers, and He began to reveal to me, man, the same ones that I was loving on, praying for, riding for, damn near dying for, they would never do the same for me, man. And it woke me up, bro. Painful lesson, but it woke me up. Keep tuning in.